I'm feeling good. I'm very happy to be back with the team. Playing regularly. I think it's the most important thing as a footballer. And again, like I said, I'm feeling very good at the moment.
Take us through the difficulties. I mean, having to be on the sidelines, having to watch, the game from the side, most of last season and now coming into this season, slowly but surely, coming into the game. So take us through that whole period. What were the difficulties? What were the lessons I need to say when my opportunity comes? Then I need to hit the ground running.
I've struggled a bit with injuries, and I think injuries is part of the game. You as a player, you can't say I don't want to get injured. It's part of the game. But at the difficult moments, you need support. I think the players, the technical team has given me enough support, to come back and make sure that I play regularly. And I think the support that I got from everyone at the club, I think it was important for me to make a good comeback.
Vincent, what does it do to you when you see while you're injured and you can't really get yourself back into the team? You see a youngster like Rebohile emerge, Saleh get formed as well. How much of that is a push to you as soon as you're also back on the field trying to reclaim your starting shoes?
Yeah, you must always encourage the youngsters, to do better, to learn. And I think that overall they are good human beings. They always want to learn, they listen. As a senior player, you always want to encourage the youngsters to make sure that they play good football. They enjoy their good football. They have freedom inside the pitch. And like I said, for us as senior players, it's all about giving the support that they need. And as long as even us we get chances to play, we must make sure that we put a good shift for them to always want to work hard, not to relax, to say the senior players are sitting outside and us we are playing. No, 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 no. It's I think the culture here, we always have to perform. You always have to give your all, and I think that's what is happening at the moment.
And as a quick follow up to that, do you ever think to yourself, hey, maybe my time to move on comes when you see such players emerging? Do you ever think that, hey, now I might need to look at the options, I might never get back in the team? How do you navigate yourself through that space of trying to fight those type of thoughts that come into your head if you want to keep playing for the Pirates jersey?
I think as a footballer, it's important to stay in the moment. Whether you are injured, whether you're not playing, I think the most important thing is to make sure that you do the right thing at that moment. Whether you're not playing, you're injured, make sure that you have to recover. Do the process that you need to make sure that you come back. When you're not playing, it's always about working hard. Working hard to make sure that the coach recognizes you as well. To make sure that you work hard, you do the right things, you ask questions if you don't understand. I think that is the most important thing. And also, if they are doing well, I think the team is doing well. Also, it's all about the team. I think the team is bigger than everyone. So,
And
yeah.
Vincent, we haven't spoken to you since you reviewed your contract. What does it mean for you to continue at Pirates?
It was a very happy moment for me. I think the club has given me the opportunity to stay here and continue to showcase my talent. And I think I'd like to thank them, because I was injured at that time, and I think it was important for me to make sure that, like I said, everything that happens, you have to stay in the moment. I had to make sure that I recover and make sure that I reward the team as well.
And I mean, Faisal, you're one of the most loved players at the Pirates by the supporters because of the talent that you have. What does that mean for you? And secondly, I think you just touched on it a bit. When you get the type of support that you got from Pirates, can you externally, the people who supported you away from the club, because support is very important, particularly when you're at your low points. just mention those type of people that supported you away from Pirates when you had such a difficult time.
Yeah, like I said, you need support from different angles. I think my family has supported me from day one since I came at the club, since I started playing football. And I think I'd like to thank them as well. They've given me a lot of support, the support that I needed. I think it was the most important thing at that time. And staying at the club, I think my grandfather used to favor the club, and when the team loses, no one is allowed to come after 7 o'clock. All of us must come back before 7. And I think for a club to give me another contract, I think it's a big thing for me. And I'm happy to stay at the club as well.
And the support, so the support during your injured times, the supporters they love you. You come back, they post about you. What how does that make
For playing for a big team, it's always important to make sure that you do the right things. As soon as you get inside the field, you make sure that you perform so that you can get the right support from the supporters as well. And I'd like to thank them as well, for the support, for always encouraging me to say, "You gotta come back strong." And here I am, I'm playing again.
A lot of your return to the field is also a mental side of it after being injured. But while you were injured, also there was a incident of a hijacking. Is that something that you just brushed aside, or you actually needed help to get over with? And then secondly, we had that Sundowns or after you before you signed the new contract, they chat with the club to say I want to commit myself or what happened.
I think as a player, you need to make sure that you tackle everything as it comes. The hijacking part, I needed help so that I can get over it. To speak to someone and get over it so that I can make sure that I recover as well. And I think that was the most important thing to talk about it. Make sure that it's at the back of your mind. And it's finished. You can't think about it anymore because these things happen to anyone. It can happen to anyone. So I think it was important to make sure I get over it.
And
That one I don't know.